All right. Good deal.
All right. Thank you for joining us for a special Monday edition of Pop's Collection. We have just learned this afternoon that the Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings trailer dropped. And so we figured we'd take a look at it and let you know our first impressions of the trailer. So let me share my screen and we will get started on watching it.
Okay. I can't wait.
I gave you 10 years to live your life. Now you see me rise. And where did that get you? You walked in my shadow. I trained you. So the most dangerous people in the world couldn't kill you. Son, it's time for you to take your place by my side. You better watch out, 'cause it's my time. That's not going to happen. It's a new era, yes, I come alive. You woke up the dragon. You can't outrun. I run from run. Who you really are.
Who are you?
Oh, God.
Hold on, everybody! We make a good team.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah.
September 3rd, huh?
Yep.
Wow. That was pretty cool. I had to hold my lips closed so I wouldn't, blurt out things.
Well, that's okay. I mean, it's our reaction to it. So anyway.
Right. Well, I know the first thing I thought when I saw that wood was Iron Fist.
Yeah. No,
You
that's a good call out. Yeah.
the very first with the fist going into the wood.
Mm-hmm.
That definitely. And then it kind of gave me a call back to the old Bruce Lee movies
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
with the way they would jump up on top of something and fly through the air.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a whole genre called wire fu that does that stuff. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon is
Yes, I love
that's
that
what I was thinking about.
movie.
So yeah, so you got that. We also got the official poster has been released too. So that's it right here. I do like his outfit. It looks really cool.
Yes, very nice. Very
So
nice. So that's his superhero costume, I guess we'll
I
call
guess so.
it.
Yeah, yeah. And they have some promotional stills as well from the direct. So you got it here, him in action here.
So I gave you 10 years to live your life. That's all you get?
Yeah, I guess he's got bigger plans for him. So basically, you know, it,
Well, that culture is different, right?
sure, yeah,
Like in biblically and Jewish culture, the son is expected to take over whatever the father's business was. And when the father was too old, they're to take care of the father.
sure. Well, I mean,
Um,
that's actually normative for it was normative for all cultures till about 100 years ago before
right,
social
exactly. It's
technology.
not
But,
that way any longer.
yeah, well, some
But
cultures it is.
Right, which I think I don't know what's the proper Asian cultures, or
Well, yeah, I
it
mean,
kind
but
of still fills that same
there's some. I'm sure
part,
there's
do you
European.
think?
Well, there's European cultures that do the same thing. So I don't think it's strictly a continental.
No, not at all, but I'm just saying as related to this film.
Oh, well, actually, I think it's more of because if it's the Legend of the Ten Rings, we're talking about the villain, the Mandarin, which, is,
Yes.
we saw a version of a fake version in Iron Man 3, which was hinted at. That was the first bad guys in the entire MCU was the Ten Rings who kidnapped Tony Stark. So, for me, it's an interesting thing. So I I don't know. So it seems to me like it would lend itself to having some Iron Man characters show up in this film.
All right. So do you think that, would you call this MCU?
It is the MCU, yeah.
Yeah, definitely, right?
Yeah.
So it's very likely or possible that maybe
Mhm.
this is kind of an origin for
Yeah.
Shang-Chi,
Yeah.
and then on a Shang-Chi 2, maybe a younger Tony Stark, he meets with him or something like that.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I mean, if it's going to be, if it's intertwined with the MCU, as well as I do that those things uh, eventually, one way or another, are somehow interconnected.
Right.
Almost everything that's MCU is interconnected one way or another.
Yep.
It goes for, you know, Daredevil, uh, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, Punisher. They're somehow all interchangeable somehow. Well, although not so much Punisher. I don't think there's been an MCU Punisher, has there?
No, there hasn't.
No, but I wouldn't mind it if there was.
Yep.
I think it would be good
Yeah.
because we've had 3 Punisher movies, only one that was very successful.
Well, we got the spinoff from the Daredevil, so
Yes, and that was Shades of Walking Dead, but it was good.
yeah.
It was definitely that was definitely the most graphic of those Netflix
Yeah.
MCU things.
Mm-hmm.
But let's get back to Shang-Chi.
Okay.
Uh, did you recognize the father in this?
No.
I kind of want to say that he was in a Mortal Kombat movie, but I'm not positive.
I'll take a look at
There's
the
a couple of different ones that played in Mortal Kombat. So
look on the IMDb page and see what the cast is, because I know that the woman at the end, when she was talking, Piper immediately recognized who that was. That was her name's Aquafina, and she played Sisu in the Raya and the Last Dragon movie. So Piper immediately
oh, really?
figured that out. Yeah,
Well, I thought Raya was an animated.
it is animated, but she recognized the voice.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Yeah.
What can I say? When we had Riv and we were doing the MCU themes, he was able to sing them all. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Blew me away.
So, according to IMDb, Tony Chu Wei Lung is Wenwu, who is Shang-Chi's father. And let me look at his filmography. Let's see. He was in, I don't see any Mortal Kombat.
Okay. Well, maybe he did a voiceover or something. Did a voice for an animated thing because I recognize his voice definitely, but I couldn't say from where.
Yeah.
So I thought it was Mortal Kombat, but I could be wrong. Wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah, I don't see any. Yep. Well, a lot of yeah. Yep. I don't see any of that. So anyway.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll go without that.
Sure.
No big deal. What did you think of the trailer? Your first impression?
Well, I like it. I think that it's going to be. I'm more excited for this one than I am for Black Widow, to be honest. Uh, yeah. So I think I do like it going in a different direction. So we talked about this, a long time ago, where we have the Marvel Mystic, we have the Marvel Cosmic, we have the Marvel Mythic, we have the Marvel Fantastic. This is the Marvel Martial, right? I don't want to call it that, martial arts and stuff like that. So we had a little bit of that with Iron Fist, which was just very disappointing. So I'm hoping that going in this direction, we could hopefully touch some of those other, pieces, like maybe the hand, maybe Daredevil, maybe, it hopefully could
It's
bring
quite
them.
possible that
So,
could work out as a tie-in.
so
And I would have to say, if we are talking about the Mandarin,
mhm.
then it could also be Marvel Mystic.
Yeah, certainly.
And it could also tie in with Doctor Strange. Quite
Yeah.
possible.
Yeah, I'm thinking that that's probably the case as well. Although the original Mandarin, his 10 power rings weren't magical, they were alien technology. So who knows?
Right, according to the comic.
Yeah.
Right. So, but as we know, stories get changed and retold all the time. So,
Right. That's
you
true.
know,
True.
wow. Well, I kind of had what I had after I saw that, I
Mhm.
was thinking, wow, September 3rd. Let me take a look at the Black Widow trailer again.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, I kind of want to, I'm ready for an MCU movie.
Yeah, it's been almost 2 years now. It'll be
Right.
2 years by the time Black Widow comes out.
Right. And so, and we're hoping that'll be a theater release. I'm sure it will be, right?
Yeah, they announced that it will be a theater slash premiere access on Disney Plus. So yeah.
Well, that will be good.
Yeah.
We enjoyed the Wonder Woman.
Hmm.
And when I saw that, I couldn't wait to get it on DVD.
Yeah.
With all those little extras, it made that movie so much better. So I am waiting to see what will happen with Black Widow.
Cool.
I
Yeah.
think that there's some interesting, as I recall, hold on a second. I apologize for that. But as I recall, there was a nice logo with the red little hourglass widow
Yes.
with like a red outline with her, I think, if I'm
Yeah, you're
not
right.
mistaken.
You're right.
Which that was kind of enticing, but
Yeah.
again, how many times have they told us it's coming out and it hasn't? So,
Right. Right.
and sadly, I think that that's going to uh, deter some of the box office on that.
We'll see.
Yeah, we will. Well, I don't really know if we got a full count of box office on Wonder Woman 84 because of,
Yeah.
you can't really logistically get a true sense of that.
No,
For instance,
they know they know the people who had HBO Max that logged in and watched the movie. So they
right,
know.
but okay, you logged in,
Mhm.
but you didn't watch it by yourself, right?
True. True.
Okay, so how can they can't numerically determine
I
how
don't know.
many people are at your house or watching. You could have had all right, we're having a party at the house and have 10 people sitting there watching it.
I get it.
And
Right.
all they are counting is you because you're the one who paid for it.
Sure.
So
That's fine. Yeah. So anyway, that's neither here nor there. We're talking about
that's
Shang-Chi.
correct.
So yeah, we'll find out, I guess.
Yes, we will. But I also am pretty jazzed about it.
Yeah.
September is a little more than 5 months away,
Right.
right? So not too long of a time.
No. No.
So
And we got plenty of other things coming in the meantime. Like you said, we have Black Widow, we have the Loki series, and so there's plenty of other things to keep us,
yes,
up to-
I'm kind of interested to see how that Loki series is going to
Yeah.
be handled.
Yeah.
Do you know anything else? Well, we're not talking about that right now. We'll talk
Nope.
about that later.
Okay.
All right. So, anything else you want to remark about that? What do you think about the special effects with the bus?
Yeah, that's pretty
And
cool. I guess I was, I tried to reserve judgment on a lot of those things with trailers because they have so much more time to make those things more refined and whatnot. So, looks fine for now, but we'll see for sure when it comes out.
right, and we will probably get, I'm going to guess, another couple of trailers before
Yeah.
the movie gets here, so we'll get to see some more different things, more stunts. The martial arts looks really good.
Yeah, agreed.
I think that looks real well, even the wire stuff.
Yeah.
But some of the real stuff looks very good too. So
Yep, agreed.
I'm intrigued.
Yep, me too.
All right, good deal.
All right. Well, I think that's it. We'll call it there. Thank you all for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye and God bless.
Yes, goodbye. God bless. Tell your friends.